For this video, we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Fans Toys VIPER FT-30D in G1, also known as Fireflight. And we're also going to do some quick comparisons so you can see how he stacks up with other Masterpiece style figures. So starting off, box art is pretty nice. It kind of seems like they're using a different artist for these, and they kind of seem like they go back and forth between different artists. The person who did this put a lot of detail. Like, this is very much like a one-to-one representation of the figure. Like, even the panel lines, the places where there's screws and pins, they've kind of recreated it all here, but managed to make this look, like a nice cartoon representation of the figure also. So that's kind of cool. On the top, this is kind of a large box. On the top, we get to see just the jet mode, and there's a QR code there for video instructions, so that'll probably take it to YouTube. On the side, we just have the name. Same thing on the other side. On the bottom, same thing as the top. And on the back, some actual information. It shows him in robot mode, in rendered form, the vehicle mode from both sides, one side showing that the cockpit does open, shows that he will become an arm and attach to Superion at some point, and we get to see the rest of the figures. I did have Silverbolt and who was the other guy? Goose and Iceman years, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Forgot how long it was, but I got them, and I kind of just felt like, okay, Fans Toys is not going to complete these. This was a waste of effort and money. I sold them, and then what have we now? They're finally releasing the other figures, so good for them for that. Um, I have purchased the reissues, and we'll be getting the last figure soon-ish, maybe. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be next month. So we'll finally get to see what this guy really looks like all combined at some point. All right, so that is the box. I'm gonna take him out real quick. Okay. There is his coffin. He does come with instructions and a card. This is a really nice card. It is plastic. So nothing is going to tear it up. It's got some really tiny writing on there. All right, so there's that. The booklet is thick and is full color. I personally never read these. I usually look for some type of official instruction video because I'm more of a visual thinker. But you have that if you want. And we've got some tape to break open. Tape is not wanting to cooperate on this side. There we go. All right. Very exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna pull him out. So he's got this cover just kind of laying on him to protect the paint. Okay, we need to fix these legs up real quick. So, are not all the way transformed, probably to help keep these pieces from like snapping under pressure. So you just gotta press these on in and close up those. He's got these little protectors on the wings. But they kind of wrap on the outside and on the inside to protect the paint. And he's got this on the back, and it is wedged in between the wings, again, to help protect the paint. As you see, his face is not installed. Well, I think it just fell out because this was laying down in there. So let's just peg this in. Pegged in pretty easily. All right, so on this side, we got his gun. And on this side, we have one extra face, which is basically kind of him with his mouth open. Not really smiling or angry, just mouth is open, talking to somebody. All right. So from what I remember, our guy here is a bit lighter than the others. And I imagine that is so because he's going to become an arm. So just imagine how, from a design and engineering point of view, if this thing was full of die cast. Um, I'm sure he's got some die cast here and there, but he is he's not as heavy as the other guys, from what I remember. His guns, I believe, do. I think they do split open. Yeah, I was about to say, hope I don't break anything, but it's not really designed so that you can hold them together like that, but they're designed so that they can kind of sit on the wings. These are supposed to be magnetic too, but there's that. They split open, but you're only going to have a handle on one side. So this arm is not full extended, so you may have to do that also. The thumb is one piece. The fingers are jointed on the knuckle and on the middle finger. So there is that. And he does have a masterpiece, like a Takara style tab on the side of the handle. Just kind of tab it in. It doesn't tab too tightly. So I might have to mess with this a bit to get this in his hand. Yeah, that slot is pretty wide. So this is going to take some work. All right. I don't think I've got it in there well enough, but he's going to be able to hold that. Okay. Anything else weird that needs to be done? I think he's pretty much, you know, how he's supposed to be out of the box. So front, side, he carries his wings down in the leg, back, very nice and clean back here. Uh, Inside of the thighs clean up pretty well. One other thing is that these pieces are supposed to be blue, and I think Fans Toy said that they would be coming with an extra piece in the final figure. There's some people that are kind of upset about that, but if you're buying these, you probably want to get all of them. And there's the face. I think they did a pretty good job with the face. Um, I his face should technically be gray while the head is white, and it kind of seems like it is a different color, but from a practical point of view, it's pretty much the same color as the rest of the head. So that's one little gripe I have. Not a big deal, but just one little gripe. All right, so that's our unboxing. Let's take a look and see what he looks like with some other figures. So this is a Takara Prime. Technically, this is a knockoff, but pretty much one for one Takara Prime. He is not quite as tall, but he's pretty close. This Fans Toys Blaster is a little bit taller than Optimus. I don't know if that is correct in scale, but Fans Toys likes to make their figures bigger just for whatever reason. Just if they do a sound wave, their sound wave's bigger. If they do a star screen, their star screen's bigger. If they do whatever, it's gonna be slightly bigger. I don't know why they do that. But this is good. The scale is really nice. And then let's take a look at a Decepticon. So here is a Takara Dirge. And he is a bit taller. Yep, he is taller. Again, that is always going to be a Fans Toys thing. Almost like they don't want you to buy these and Takara figures. Okay, here he is, Megatron. Megatron is taller, so there's that. And just because I just reviewed this in real life, here he is with Long Haul, and they're about the same height. So there's some unity here happening. I think that's good. It's always a good thing when you can kind of blend figures together. All right, so that is the unboxing and the short review. I may do a review of the jet mode. Uh, I do plan on getting the other aerial bots in the last Fans Toys release, so it's going to be exciting to have all of them finally and see how they look. I'm really looking forward to it. So that's the review. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you getting him? Did you have the other aerial bots? Did you get rid of them and are having to get the reissues? Are you looking forward to building Superion? Let me know. So thanks for watching and tune in to more videos coming up. Thank you.